Hey guys, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. I'm Lauren. My business partner Hallie is actually traveling today, lucky her. But today I want to dive into some local hotspot outdoor recreation places that are really centrally located in the Denver metro. Maybe you know about them, maybe you don't, but if you don't know about them, I highly recommend you check them out. Just a quick reminder, Hallie and I are licensed real estate agents in the state of Colorado. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free to reach out to us at our number or our email listed below. You will always get one of us, and please hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos every single week. All right, so let's dive into our outdoor recreational hotspot number one, which is the Highline Canal. The Highline Canal is a 71-mile long walkable and bikeable trail that starts from Littleton, Colorado, and goes all the way out to Denver International Airport, or our DIA, in Aurora. And within these 71 miles, there are also about 27 different segments through there, and some of those segments actually have equestrian areas as well. But all of this is walkable, all of this you are capable of riding your bike on. It is a fairly easy bike ride, easy walk. We are talking beginner level status. So don't feel like, this is a crazy trek that is gonna be super strenuous. Although I do have to say, if you're gonna ride the whole thing, 71 miles, that's really far. The longest I have personally done was from Littleton, and I rode to downtown Denver, and that was 48 miles in total, and I was wiped by the end of it. It is quite the trek. I have to say, going towards Denver, it almost felt like flat or even maybe a slight decline, and then coming home after I'd had lunch and I was super exhausted, it felt like a slight incline, and I was so tired by the end of it. But it's beautiful. There's greenery everywhere. You're going along different little reservoirs, and you go through Douglas County, Arapahoe, and Denver County. So there's so much to see along this trail, and I highly recommend you check it out. So at the beginning of Highline Canal, where I mentioned it started in Littleton, it actually starts at Waterton Canyon. Waterton Canyon is my second local outdoor hotspot. Waterton Canyon is great. This is a 6.2 mile kind of like loop. I don't want to call it a loop, but you go in, you hit the Stronada Springs Dam, and then you come right back out. And it's 6.2 miles in total. This is such a cool spot. So when you're riding through Waterton Canyon, you're gonna see a ton of wildlife. Now, granted, there are going to be some days where you may not see as much, but multiple times I've gone, we've seen bighorn sheep. So we get tons of videos, tons of pictures. Do not pet them. They are still wild animals. There are deer, there are birds, there are snakes, all sorts of things. But this 6.2 miles is a relatively, again, beginner, easy bike ride and hike. When you enter into Waterton Canyon, you are going to notice a very small, slight incline until you reach the dam. On your way back to go back towards the parking lot and exit Waterton Canyon, it's a slight decline. So you're gonna notice that you're having to pedal less, you're moving a little bit quicker as you get out of there, but overall it's really easy. And the whole time you're riding or walking, you are next to the South Platte River, and it runs straight through the canyon, which is so beautiful, and they also allow fishing in there. So I highly recommend that you check out Waterton Canyon. Really cool, right in Littleton, next and close to the foothills. Awesome spot to go check out and see, and a super easy bike ride or hike. The next outdoor recreational hotspot that I want to talk to you about is the Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge. That is a mouthful. So when you end the Highline Canal Trail, it drops you right near this wildlife refuge out in Aurora. So this refuge is located 10 miles northeast of Denver. This is 15,000 acres of protected wildlife and habitat, just open space, which is really cool. It's actually one of the largest urban refuges that are in the country. It really is. It's nestled right in the middle of like Aurora. There's downtown Denver. You see a lot of residential, a lot of urbanized living, and then also just a ton of natural habitat and protected space. Here, there is a lot of wildlife. Biggest one to note is the bison that roam through there, which is really cool. There's birds, deer, prairie dogs, coyotes, all sorts of things. But it is really neat to check out that that's right in the heart of like a really urbanized area. There is an 11-mile drive through there, so not a ton. And then there's 20 miles of hiking that you can do. There's different little trails in and out. You can take pictures and all that sort of a thing, but there isn't a lot. A lot of it is just going there, kind of admiring the beauty, and then getting out. But still a neat little spot to go and check out if you're ever out east of Denver. The next outdoor recreational hotspot I want to talk to you about is the South Platte River. The South Platte River is the river that I was just talking about at Waterton Canyon. So this runs out of the Rocky Mountains near Fairplay and runs 439 miles before it combines with the North Platte in Nebraska. It is very, very well known for fishing. Fishing is a big deal with this river. I am not a big fisher, but if you are, I highly recommend that you check it out. So the South Platte River, what's really cool is because of how far it expands, it runs everywhere. And I think one of the neatest things about it is it runs directly through downtown Denver. So literally next to like these giant like skyline, skyscraper buildings, office buildings, apartments, we have a large REI. There's just the South Platte River running right there. You can walk next to it, ride your bike next to it. So that's really neat. You can kayak and canoe near the North Fork, but it's not available everywhere, but it's there again in another urbanized area. Super cool. And then the last outdoor recreational hotspot is another body of water, and that is Clear Creek River. Clear Creek River runs directly through the heart of Golden. There is a river that runs immediately like straight through this historic little downtown area, and you can go tubing down it, which is awesome. It is so serene, it's peaceful, it's beautiful. It is just an easy little tubing ride straight down through downtown Golden. And this is a much smaller, freshwater stream. And it flows into the South Platte River and is approximately 66 miles long. Now, I do have to say, while tubing is allowed, it's not allowed all the time or all year round. Obviously, not going to be happening in winter time here, but also if there's ever a water hazard going on, so water levels are really high, maybe the rapids are moving really quickly, they do shut down tubing, and there will be signs posted, it will be up on websites, just so we keep residents and anyone, in the area safe and not tubing where the water is a little bit dangerous. But you can hike along the Clear Creek River. You can also bike ride around the Clear Creek River. Again, just another really cool spot to go and check out. Right in the Denver metro, next to the foothills, beautiful location. And I've gone there many times, drive by it, I've biked through it. I personally, unfortunately, have not tubed down it, which is heartbreaking considering I've lived here forever. So that is something I need to definitely go do. My kids ask me all the time to do it. So anyways, if you have any questions regarding any of these outdoor activities or any real estate questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at our number or email listed below. We are licensed real estate agents in the beautiful state of Colorado. And please hit that subscribe button. We put out videos every single week, and we hope you'll join us on the next one. Thanks for watching.